What we got here is Idubbbz, one of my favorite content creators. Not really. He was one of those dudes, just like Ethan Klein, that decided that he didn't want to have his toxic fans anymore, and he let himself down this little rabbit hole of becoming this little soy boy. And I hate when people call other people soy boys, but this dude is cringe, bro. Idubbbz just became such a little baby boy. I remember when he decided to say, I am done, dude. I've changed. I'm no longer going to do any more type of content cop type of videos. And then instantly gets in a drama with Froggy Fresh and does a virtue signaling content cop on Froggy Fresh. It's like the dude hasn't changed. He just found a new angle to feel better than everybody else. But so I saw this from Diesel Patches and I wanted to check it out.
So Ian, what have you got for us today?
Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Idubbbz.
Bro looks cooked, dude. Bro looks like he looks like if you were to take yeah, I did say so, but he just looks so sad here, bro. He looks like he could have been on like the set of Dallas Buyers Club.
Complains. Today, I'm going to be complaining about a little bit of a heavier topic than portion sizes at Cold Stone. This is a video about abortion.
Okay, interesting choice. Covering the topic of abortion, of all things. Before even starting this video, I already have an issue with it. Why? Well, the existence of this video has me asking myself, what is even the point of Ian making a video about abortion?
Here's the thing, dude. I bet he goes into crapping on all these other creators, which he said he wasn't going to do anymore because he's a changed man. Idubbbz is a changed man. He's no longer going to crap on other creators because that's toxic behavior. But right in the thumbnail, he's already doing it. So he hasn't changed. He just found a new angle to come after people so he can virtue signal about it. And I feel like that's something not a lot of people are covering and not a lot of people are saying about Idubbbz. And that's my biggest problem is people like, I remember when he did his lame ass apology and I was like, dude, he hasn't changed. Where has he changed? All he's done is he's found out that he might get in trouble for spamming the N-word 25 times. So now he just uses virtue signaling instead of doing what he used to do, which was basically virtue signaling for its time.
I wanted to
only edgier. Sorry for pausing again.
For myself on the topic of abortion, I'd probably refrain from listening to the washed up YouTuber who's never displayed any knowledge of this issue before and is also a guy. This is the equivalent of a daily commentary sloptuber sharing their viewpoint on foreign policy. Alright guys, so today I'm gonna be talking about the Saudi-led intervention of Yemen. So anyways guys, the Saudis are being kind of cringe with their drone strikes. Maybe Ian will
Dude, so many shots just fired at Turkey Tom.
Surprise us and offer a talking point nobody else has made to prove that this video isn't just one big virtue signal. Alright, let's go ahead and start.
Ever use these on your butthole? It doesn't work out well.
Yeah, I can see that you're still incredibly...
Bro's cooked, dude. Bro lost his ability to be funny so long ago. What the fuck was that? That wasn't even a funny animation. And I'm bad. I'm cringe, dude. I know I'm cringe. My Quake 4 video literally has me doing Richard Simmons workouts, and I think that shit will hold up better than that did, and that was made like this week.
Unfunny, but whatever. That's not why we're here.
Back in November, there was a trend amongst Twitter incels to tweet out some version of "Your body, my choice," and for all of the self-hating women, it was "My body, his choice." Of course, a lot of these accounts either went private or are suspended, which is quite the accomplishment to do on Elon Musk's Twitter.
You'll quickly find out this video wasn't created to have a nuanced discussion, but to demonize the other side by only showing the most extreme of cases. If Idubbbz was able to craft clever jokes and provide an entertaining format, then this video would have some sort of level of value, like a stand-up comedian making light of political issues. But because Idubbbz has lost his comedic touch, this video just feels kind of lifeless.
They're just hateful people. We got a woman wearing a Confederate flag saying, "My body, his choice." Now, how would this get worse? Oh, not shit. My body.
Yeah. He doesn't put any humor in. That's a great valid point. That's 100% his biggest problem is there's nothing funny about it, dude. He's just throwing a bunch of tweets on and then like acting grossed out about it. That's just boring, dude. And again, dude, the whole hypocrisy about him not doing this anymore, and he's doing it. It's so sad and pathetic. He's literally just sitting at the bottom of his dying YouTube channel crying. And then when he's like, ooh, this made me mad on Twitter. I'm going to make a video about it because I need to be the one who makes a stand. I need to be the one to say something because I'm still relevant when you have no relevance whatsoever.
His choice, Nazi shit.
That isn't even the same woman from the previous post that you... displayed. What's funny is that later on you brag about the sample size you mustered up for your viewers.
Okay, I think that'll do for sample size.
But it's only a total of 4, and you wrongfully used 2 different people for one of those examples. I'm not even sure why you're trying to make a connection between the My Body His Choice crowd with
burns and poors, burns the central government.
I'm assuming it's so you can demonize the other side so much to a point you're justifying this video lacking nuance. So Ian reviews Ben Shapiro clips where that heartless conservative monster speaks for women by saying that motherhood is an essential part of womanhood. Ian presents the argument as that evil conservative thinks a woman's only value is giving birth.
Let's talk about a woman's value. What is a woman's value?
Dude, it's just his editing. Everything is lazier than it was like 5 years ago. It's like this is why nobody likes his channel. I mean, I have no problem with somebody having a different viewpoint than me if they can make it funny and shit. I can see something and be like, yeah, dude, I don't agree with it, but I still think it was a funny joke. But he doesn't. It's like there's nothing to this that's fun, dude, because he lacks all authenticity anymore. He's like a husk. He's a fucking dried up husk that feels like his only comedy that he used to do isn't viable anymore. So, and he's scared to do that type of comedy because he might get some conservative fans or whatever, dude. I don't fucking know what he's trying to do in his life. He big old fucking pansy bitch boy over here. He's sitting here at the bottom of he sits on the floor of an orgy with his mouth open, just kind of scooping up the excrement, bro. That's kind of all he does now. He's the YouTube equivalent of an orgy vacuum.
I guess you can narrow it down to reproductive organs. Like, okay, her value is giving birth.
That is what the secularist left would like, apparently, is you take away the thing that makes women most women, i.e. getting married and having children. You take those things away from them, and then that will make them the happiest they have ever been. There's only one problem. There is no data to support that anywhere on Earth.
Well, what the big point, what big man's saying here, what Ben Shapiro is saying here, is vaginas don't get wet. My wife's a doctor. Yeah, I don't think you understand, but my wife's a doctor, and women's pussies do not get wet. Maybe not for you, Ben Shapiro, because you're coming in with you're trying to fucking factoid her pussy to dryness. You're like, listen here, Miss Shapiro, I want you to know that it's your body, my choice, and when I put my penis in, it better be drier than the Sahara Desert, because I like it dry, sloppy.
So here in the first...
See, that... Boom, better than Idubbbz, right there.
clip, Ben argues the claim that single women without children are the happiest they'll ever be is false. I'm not saying that's right or wrong, but I will say this clip seems unrelated to Ian's claim that Ben thinks a woman's only value is giving birth.
You take the part of you that is the most unique to your sex and then discard that or treat that as though
this is
well, and again, dude, fucking Diesel Patch is 100% right here. He's taking one argument that's completely different than what he's actually saying. He's saying that Ben Shapiro is conflating worth to women as their reproductive abilities, when that's not what Ben Shapiro's doing at all. He's over here like, well, why are you trying to diminish what women can do? Why are you trying to diminish and say that it's not cool for women to have babies? Like, we should be fighting for women to have babies. He never once in his little fucking weird whiny speech said women's only thing is to not have dry pussies and then slap out babies out of their vagina. He never once said that. He wasn't like, bitch, get in the kitchen.
a downside to who you are. It's antithetical to what womanhood is. It's very puzzling.
The second clip is more fitting for Ian's argument, but looking at Ben Shapiro's face here, I can tell you this clip is from many years ago. Yeah, what were you doing a few years ago, Ian?
Say
This won't be...
Dude, he's gonna go after Steven Crowder, and that's like an old clip of Steven Crowder. Look how young this fucker is.
The first time Ian uses really old clips, even dating back to 2016, to make fun of people in his video, which is prime edgy racist Idubbbz era. I mean, if you have to pull things from like 2016 and 2018, you're not really proving this is a relevant topic we're talking about. I mean, this isn't supposed to be a video exposing these guys. Everyone's seen these clips before. They're super fucking old. Like, did you pull these from a libtard Karen feminazi gets wrecked?
Dude, literally what's sad, what the fucking saddest thing about this is he could have pulled the clip of like he could have been like, oh, you're gonna take your points from a dude who literally wouldn't give his wife car keys because she wouldn't clean up his dog shit. Like that's a hit on Steven Crowder. He could hit Steven Crowder with the clip of his wife being like ultra pregnant while he's smoking a cigar. Why aren't you taking my dog for a walk? What? Dude, is the left making you not want to clean up my dog's shit while I work for you all day? Like, you could literally take Steven Crowder's clip and make him look like an asshole here, but instead you pull shit from like 2013, and then you're like, ha, got him. It's like there's better examples, more modern examples. I mean, I bet you fucking last week Steven Crowder said some shit about women needing to stay in the kitchen. Because that's what Steven Crowder does. I used to listen to Steven Crowder when he didn't say stay in the kitchen. He wasn't like that. But I'm betting you could pull, if you went back and listened to some Steven Crowder shit from like a week ago or some shit, you could find something to hit him with to fit your viewpoint. But you're a lazy little fucking cancer patient or whatever the fuck you're trying to look like now.
Compilation. Again, I could easily pull up an old video from you and criticize your past behavior, especially from 2016 and 2018.
The difference is Idubbbz apologized for his bad behavior.
Yeah, and Gavin McInnes, one of the individuals Ian clipped, said he regrets a lot of the past remarks he made and isn't guilt-free. Point is, Ian is the wrong person to talk about this shit, and it's extremely ironic that someone like Idubbbz would pull up old videos of someone saying fucked up shit, because that's how he built his fucking career.
It's not even remotely puzzling. Let's just... Oh. Benjamin Shapiro, you are the bust king. Women do not want to be known as, I was gonna say the bust queens. I think a lot of women would prefer not to be known as baby maker, and she kind of does art on the side.
Dude, you look just as stupid by pulling this speaking for women crap.
Actually, this is how a woman wants to define womanhood.
Why are you the one delivering this message as a dude telling people what women want? This goes back to my main point about this video being completely worthless. What can I take away from some random guy online repeating the same points I've already heard a million times about the topic of abortion? Nothing new is being provided here.
You're talking to the women. They know. The women are going to tell you what makes you happy.
You know what would have helped Idubbbz here? Because he fucking clipped himself. He has himself by his own handcuffs because he said he wasn't gonna do content cops anymore. So now he's making these weird virtue signaling videos with half the effort, worse editing, no fun or jokes in it because he doesn't want to do any humor, and it's just worse research. So if he were to just actually sit down, and then even if it was disingenuous, pull a bunch of clips from like Steven Crowder or Ben Shapiro and try to make them look like assholes, and he's like, look, here's a clip of Ben Shapiro. I hate all the leftoids because they want women actually working, and I want women in the kitchen because they're stupid whores who can't get wet pussies. You know, and then he puts up like a clip of Ben Shapiro saying something similar, and then like does like a content cop. He could still be doing content cop, but he made the apology. He made the statement, I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm not a toxic boy anymore. But right here, he's doing the same shit. He's doing the same shit with less effort, and he's getting away with it because it's not a content cop.
Happy and what makes you fulfilled, why are you doing it to them? If it's so fucking obvious that this is what women want, you shouldn't have to be chirping like you are. It should just be...
Wait, hold on. In his own video, you're the self-hating women that were for, or that were anti-abortion, right? They were anti-abortion. So those women don't want abortion. They don't want it to be legalized. So therefore, you're speaking for women who don't think abortion's okay, and you're telling people, you see the hypocrisy layering up now. My opinion on the whole thing is I don't really care. I'm just here to clown on Idubbbz. I don't give a fuck about abortion either way. It really has no effect on me, so I don't really need to take a stand on it. But when you look at Idubbbz here, he's trying to take a stand, but his own viewpoints are fucking attacking each other, and the video videos eating himself alive because he didn't sit down and plan this shit out beforehand. Now, and I'm just reacting here and fucking commentating, and I feel like I'm getting a better perspective just by looking at him just getting eaten alive by his own examples. But he's going to scapegoat it because those are self-hating women. They don't understand. They're not smart enough to make their own opinions. See, it's me, a man, that needs to make the decisions for them. It's their body, my choice, goddammit.
Automatic. You should have some faith that these women aren't children. You can't play this game where you're like, my wife ended up finding more fulfillment, therefore women are going to find more fulfillment out of being a mother. Let them decide that on their own.
That's right, my fellow sisters. I'm here to say men don't speak for you, and you deserve to have your own voice. Now allow me to demonstrate my morals by speaking for you.
Women do not want to be known as, I was gonna say the bust queens. I think a lot of women would prefer not to be known as baby maker, and she kind of does art on the side.
The next segment, Ian says it's wrong for Charlie Kirk to claim women should have children in their 20s instead of their 30s, while ignoring the fact that you need a job or a career to pay for a child, which is definitely a sound position to have. The thing is, though, is that every lefty and their mother has made a Charlie Kirk video. Ian didn't really provide anything new in terms of information about Kirk.
Charlie Kirk needs to come up with practical solutions for real-world problems. He doesn't suggest new laws.
Well, in the main thing about this is he's fucking lazy. He used to put time and effort, and agree with it or not, when you look at what Idubbbz's content used to be, there was effort behind it, there was intention behind it. This was him getting mad because he was seeing clips on his fucking YouTube shorts of Charlie Kirk, Ben Shapiro, and Steven Crowder, and he was like, man, I don't like seeing these guys. Oh man, did fucking Nick Fuentes tweet her body my choice? Man, and then he made this video without doing any research, so he could just spout his shit into the internet, and then expected everybody to be like, you're Idubbbz, dude. You used to make content cop, dude. You're like YouTube relevant still, bro. I take your side. Yeah, down with those conservative douchebags. Yeah, dude, stand up for the cause, bro. It's lazy. It's fucking lazy. If there was a dude doing the same thing with like left people and there was no fucking examples, I mean, I did this a while back. I went to watch a video, and this is, if you go back into my live streams, you could probably find where I started to react to, like, it was called like Hassan something. I don't know. It's like, it has the screen, like the fucking thumbnail has Hassan on it in the live streams. But I started watching it, and I started noticing that they're bullying a bunch of old examples, and I'm giving Hassan W's because, like, and I don't like Hassan. I think Hassan's a fucking clown, but I'm giving him W's because in the debate he's actually like, I watched the original debate, and he was having better points than Larry Elder, and it was because Larry Elder was pulling shit out of his ass from fucking left field, and I was like, why does he keep fucking relating to Obama? Oh, this is like 6 years old, and some fucking anti-woke guy was like, yeah, dude, I'll show it, because it's easy to, because hating Hassan's popular right now, I'm gonna pull this clip from 6 years ago, and I'm like, dude, this is fucking pointless, and that's kind of what this is.
Or policies.
He literally played a clip of Charlie Kirk suggesting that women should receive welfare from the government to incentivize women to keep the baby, 5 minutes before saying he doesn't offer a solution in the form of policy.
I believe that for every child you get, you should get cash from the federal government. Did you know that?
That's great. How much cash do you want them to have?
$10,000, $12,000 a year. I think we need to increase the birth rate in our country.
So either you're being disingenuous, or your brain is actually that fucking fried.
I'll wrap this thing up by saying that these guys are well aware that they're losing the war.
It seems to me this is always going to be a loser for Republicans.
I understand it's not politically feasible. I understand people like abortion, but I'm going to keep on standing for moral truth, even if it's unpopular.
There will be some people that say, Charlie, stop talking about this issue. It's a losing issue. First of all, who cares?
And so we've lost the culture war to a certain extent on abortion. And what Donald Trump is doing right now is trying to win this election.
Based on the vibes I'm getting, it really feels like a lot of these people are not that committed to the pro-life movement.
How is that the takeaway from this? First off, you claim this movement is dying, but to prove this claim, you only show like 4 examples, and most of them are from Charlie Kirk. Speaking of Kirk, he basically said in both of his clips he doesn't care if it's the unpopular belief, he's still going to fight what he believes is right. The other clips are people acknowledging that the popular opinion is that people are pro-choice, which according to Ian, simply acknowledging reality means you're not committed to your cause. How does that insinuate these guys aren't committed to the pro-life pro-life movement. To conclude, Ian's video is very unnecessary by pulling up old clips.
Yeah, dude, it's just a waste of time. This whole thing was like Ian just being fucking lazy and not actually putting any time into shit, and then fucking shitting out bullshit. That's it. That was his whole thing.
Let's see how much I can repeat. Right?
Yeah, dude. Isn't it like? Have you? I don't know if the Rev's on now. But have you just noticed Ian's got like I wasn't the biggest Idubbbz fan back in the day, but like I knew him. You know, he was like somebody that was like in the realm, and like I would catch like I think I watched back in the day the Leafy content cop. And I felt like that one was like one of the worst ones that he did too, because the Leafy content cop and like I just remember seeing it and I'm like, isn't this exactly what you're doing? Isn't this the same thing? It was like, it was like standing in a glass house with an RPG shooting at another person in a glass house with an RPG. I was like, this is kind of dumb, but I remember like checking out some of his other ones, like the Keemstar one was funny with the gnomes, and it was just one of those things that it was like, he doesn't add any value anymore. It's a valueless person.
Right.
And he sits here virtue signaling, and it's like, okay, bro, when you do Creator Clash 3 and you fucking somehow lose $200,000 again, are you going to do another fucking 18-hour live stream to recoup the losses again, you fucking clown?